Okay, I'd like to show off a feature right now which is not 100%, not even close, but I'm very proud of it. I've been working extremely hard really over the last month, since the end of last month on this feature. Um, this is going to allow players to create architectural structures such as homes, huts, walls, like walls around a garden, walls around a city, forts, keeps, anything like that. It basically uses PWOs, such as these trees here, the sticks on the ground, except these are snapped to a grid. They have collision tiles. They're at a resolution of 1 square foot, which is extremely small. So imagine a kitchen with linoleum tiles. Okay, they're 12 by 12 inches. That's exactly the dimensions of the block PWOs. Think of them as Legos, which will be in this game. Think of Minecraft, basically, the cubes in Minecraft. Except there'll be stone walls, brick walls, cob or earthen walls, things like that. So essentially, you have a piece of paper, a piece of parchment, and a pen, which you bring up. It gives you this interface. You can see 2 panes here. Let me get rid of the debug information real quick. Okay. You see 2 panes. The left pane is your grid, your design grid. Right now it's 32 by 32 tiles, or 32 by 32 feet. It's the same as the old Ultima games, the towns and such. Ultima 4 or 5. You can use the D-pad to move around. It shows you the block tile you currently have selected. You can also change the block tile like so. For now, we just have some placeholder information in the document, such as title, description, architect. Shows you the square footage, of course. 32 times 32 is 1024. You can't currently change that. In the future, you're going to be able to make much larger designs, like a full-scale castle, like very large, very detailed. With the left analog, you can actually pan around like this. Of course, you can see this background here. While you can't control yourself currently in this menu because it's using actually most of the controls on the gamepad, things still are going on. So if somebody came up and attacked you, you'd see it right here. You can also zoom in. Currently it zooms in on the center of the map, which is really bad. That'll be fixed. As you can see, anyway, pan and zoom. Okay, we're going to zoom back. These are the controls here actually. If you see the 4 dots, imagine a PlayStation controller. Ink or erase means you basically draw one of these block types, or erase it. For example, we'll draw this corner block. If you do it again, it erases it. Terrible building, right? Okay. You can change the material, change the block type. Of course, does this. Press select actually to go over here to change the various properties of the plan. You can change the title, for example. Let's go to the keyboard. Leave that out. Test, design, description. Just a test. And myself. Master Builder. Okay. I will select some different block types here. This is a good one, of course. Press select again. Oops. There we go. Okay, the corner blocks haven't yet been implemented, so for the time being, we're actually just going to choose an intersection block, just so we have some semblance of normalcy. can delete blocks by overwriting them and then writing over them again with a block of the same type. So once, twice. Okay. Now, a little cheat that I've been able to actually have the server insta create this map is to hit the spacebar here. In the future, of course, the plan will just be submitted to the server. You'll be able to initiate AI to begin gathering the required resources to build the structure. And the structure will slowly be built up, similar to how a game like the original StarCraft works, actually, where your character will go back and forth seeking and gathering and depositing resources near the site plan and slowly raise the walls an inch at a time. So for now, it's just going to be InstaGib. It's just going to come straight on up. I'll hit the space bar. And oh God, help me, there it is. Okay, the reason this hole is here is because it doesn't build a wall if it detects collision tiles. Of course, I was standing there, so we have a little opening. But this is essentially the plan. The texture coordinate wrapping on the object blocks, which I thought was working, actually isn't quite 100% working. You can see this cross intersection block right here to my right. And you can see where the textures between it and the adjacent horizontal wall don't quite match. That's why this is a work in progress. The plan's actually created relative to your player's position, again relative to the center of the design document. So if we were to move somewhere else, let's say here, bring this back up, erase this out real quick. And I know there needs to be a faster way to erase this. Okie dokie. So the center is going to be about here. So I'm going to go ahead and create some walls. Oops. And remember, this is based off of my position relative to the center of the design grid here, which means I should be putting myself in a nice little jail, which I actually can't get out of. Although since block PWOs are just the same as any other PWO other than being rendered polygonally, you can actually repeatedly attack them and kill them, so you can actually break down the walls, break into people's houses or whatever, literally by knocking out the walls if you're persistent enough. I'll put some little decorations in here. You know what? This block type, this column block type's actually done. So I'm going to put some actual columns in here just for fun. I forgot about that. Okie dokie. You know what? Let's get crazy. Let's get freaking crazy. There we go. Make a circle of stones. Alright. Hopefully I'm in the center of this damn thing. I should be. Alright, then we hit the space bar, and the server should hammer it out promptly. Oh, Jesus! And there it is. Server's actually going into a fit of resending transactions that weren't acknowledged quickly enough within 2 seconds, simply because it blasted out so many PWO transactions simultaneously without, of course, checking for acknowledgements. So that's what all this twitching is about, but nevertheless, you get a good idea of what's going on with the architectural design plan. Okay, hopefully all the resends have been acknowledged and I can actually control myself. And there it is. Zoom in here. Oh my god, I have a little enemy trapped in here with me. That's great. And of course, oh hell no, he's attacking me now. He's trying to get me. And I can't get out either. Awesome. So anyway, that's it guys. Hope you like it. Obviously, extreme work in progress, but I needed to show you something, so enjoy.